Hello everyone, I am Anmol Thakur and I welcome you all to Link Idea. Anti-India elements in United States of America. If you talk about that, there are two prominent leaders who always try to have miscreant thought for India, and those are Ilaya Omar and the Rasida Taib. Here you can be able to see both of them, and they are the proper delegates from United States of America who have always negatively commented on India. We'll discuss about that in detail, but before that, we should proud to be an Indian, and that is the words of Atif Rashid, who is one of the Indian leader, and he came in front of the world and by Twitter he spoke to Ilya Omar that you are speaking wrong. Stop your hatred heart for India. And when you think about the United States of America, as we all know, it is one of the powerful country in the world, and with that, it is one of the oldest democracy, and India is the largest democracy of the world. That strengthened the two countries relationship much more better way. But these two leaders always try to have their miscreant thought and the negative ideas about India, and that is what they are talking, and they came in the front of the world. Here in Hindustan Times News, you can be able to see, I live freely in PM Modi India, Muslim leader replied to the US lawmaker Ilha Omar. और उनको when he said these words, he is clear about his thought and said you are wrong and you are showing the wrong picture of India under your hate agenda. So that is the exact word. But after that, what happened? If you see United States of America and the Modi diaspora over there, the Modi has a huge fellowship. Even on the cars, people have written his nameplate by his name. People have given their car nameplate. And after that, Elon Musk, as we all know, he's one of the richest man on earth and most technological also. So he came in front of the media and said, I am a big fan of Modi. That is his huge words for the Prime Minister Modi, and that signifies how popular Prime Minister Modi in is in all over the world, and how important he is for the businessman and for the technology sector, especially for the growing India, who will become the fifth largest economy, and soon it is going to be one of the richest economy in the world. So this tweet, you must see what Atif Rashid said. But before that, Ilya Omar, here she said that Prime Minister Modi government has repressed religious minority. You can see the words she is using, and violent Hindu nationalist group targeted journalists, human rights advocates with impunity. That is her words, and you can be able to think as an Indian that did really it in India. It is happening at that level that she is showing. There are some problems in India, but we are taking it in law and order and justifying it in the right manner. But these things, when coming in the international order, and they try to show us in the negative manner. But what is happening in the US, the racial act over there and the problems which faced by the minorities. So Ilaya Omar, she thought she's one of the representative of Muslim world in the United States of America. So Rashid here replied with the clear thought that from the religious minority of India, but I live freely, religious freedom, I have equal rights to the other as others do have in India. And Spot is spitting poison out of him mouth. That is the exact words when he speak to the Elijah Omar. And after this, when I gone for the little research over the Elijah Omar, what she is doing in reality, I found 2022 news in which she said that US Representative Elijah Omar resolution on India. What she want a religious freedom act to be implemented in the right way as US thought, and she want US to intervene in these things. And she even complained to the UN for this. And these are the forces, always try to have negative image for India in front of the world, and they are showcasing this because there is a strong narrative from the ISI of Islamabad. Pakistan here is the reason, because when you see Umar, Ilan Omar homepage, here you can be able to see she is the Macedonia 5th district leader, and from there she got the right to represent in US Congress, and from there she is splitting all the poison venom from there. Look, here she has thought for Punjab also, that the human rights violations in Punjab right now. So what she's trying to say that all over the India there is a problem, and she's going to represent it, as she's thinking she's one of the Indian leader, and having a thought about that without being on the ground, without being in India. And if you take her, like, what is her respect in the United States, you can think from this comment what Donald Trump has given for her, that Trump calls Muslim lawmaker Ilan Omar out of control in her latest attack. And that is the words of Trump, not like, if you see all over the leaders in the United States, like 50% of the leader mostly commented on her, because she always have a bad comment for every leader. Even for Joe Biden, she speak that Joe Biden is not respecting the Muslim community in United States. So what she is doing, creating a hate heart in everybody mind, so that she could be able to get the vote politics in the home. in the Macedonia her place over there, because the Muslim representation is over there nearly 25%. So the Arif Rashid, he came in the world and he speak that under your hate agenda don't represent India. And you must know that Atif is one of the head of National Commission for Minorities earlier, and after that he leaded the minority communities in the several areas. So he have a good accord and he know how India respecting the minorities communities in India. So here is the angle of Pakistan, because Pakistan nexus of ISI is always working with these leaders so that they can be able to have a bad image for India, and for that they are doing anything. And that is the reason she did not attended the US Congress meet, which is historic in United States, because that signifies Indian leadership ability and the growing fastest growing economy in the world. So here are the 75 Democratic senators who came and written to the US President Joe Biden, and after writing, Joe Biden said, there is no work of you, go to hell. Because he's not speak anything about the religious minorities in front of the media, neither to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because he knows it has been manipulated by them. So all we know as of now that Prime Minister Modi has led the world to a right direction, and especially India, that how India is going to behave in the future world, and how soft and good India, as we all know, that the way respected by the way the world is respecting him, even in Australia you can be able to see, and now in United States of America. So guys, what do you think? There's a question from you, I need a comment from you, like the Voice of India or any other place, if you're watching, that what we should do exactly for these people who have the venom minded and the poison kind of thoughts for the India. So if you have positive comment, please write, I'll see to it. For then, now this is the end. Thank you for watching.